Try not to embarrass us.
What? Dad, how could you say that?
Just behave.
This is my wedding day.
On her wedding day, her own father whispered, "Try not to embarrass us." Not, "I love you." Not, "You look beautiful." Just a warning, like she was a problem they were finally solving. Her younger sister got the rich groom, the flowers, and the front of the room. She got a folding chair in the corner and a husband nobody bothered to look at twice. But the thing about people who underestimate you, they never see what's already standing in front of them. The morning of the double wedding, the Hargrove house was loud in the worst way. 2 daughters, 2 grooms, one house that had already decided which daughter mattered. Brianna Hargrove sat in the center of the living room like she had been placed there by a director. Her gown was the kind that cost more than most people's rent. Her makeup was professional. Her mother kept touching her shoulders and saying things like, "Perfect," and "stunning," and "exactly what we prayed for." Across the room, near the window that faced the side yard, sat Noelle. Noelle Hargrove was the older daughter. She was 26. She had come back from 3 years living with her grandfather upstate after a bad illness. And somehow, in the years since she returned, the house had slowly stopped making room for her. Nobody had said it out loud. Nobody had to. Her bridesmaid had ironed her dress wrong. Nobody fixed it. Her bouquet was smaller than Brianna's. Nobody noticed. Her father walked past her twice that morning without stopping. On the 3rd pass, he slowed down. "Remember what family you represent today," he said. "Don't make a scene." "Yes, Daddy." Brianna drifted over, her gown catching the light. She lowered her voice like she was being kind. "Noelle, maybe we should switch. Let fate decide who ends up with who." Their mother appeared instantly. "Everything has been arranged. Stop being dramatic, Brianna." Brianna pressed her hand to her heart. "I just want my sister to be happy." Everyone in the room nodded like she had said something holy. Noelle said nothing. Then someone looked out the window. The groom for Brianna had arrived in a black car, navy suit, the kind of quiet confidence that filled a room before he even entered it. His name was Devin, and the Hargroves had been pursuing his family for 2 years. The groom for Noelle arrived on a bicycle. The room went silent for exactly 1 second before the laughter broke loose. "A bicycle? Is that the groom? What kind of family sends their son on a bicycle to a wedding?" His name was Trey Morrow. He was lean, calm, and completely unbothered by the sound of 30 people laughing at his arrival. He leaned the bicycle against the porch railing, straightened his jacket, and knocked on the door. Noelle's father pulled her into the hallway. "If you want to cancel this, say so now. I will make the call myself." Noelle looked at the door. She looked at her father. She thought about every year she had spent in this house feeling like a guest who had stayed too long. "I want to marry him," she said. "Noelle, it's my life. I want peace. I want to be somewhere I am not treated like a burden." Her father straightened up. "Then go." They dressed her quickly. No ceremony about it. No big moment. Her mother did not cry. Her sister hugged her for exactly 2 seconds. Nobody walked her out. She climbed onto the back of Trey's bicycle, and her family watched from the porch. Some of them were still laughing. "She's gone from bride to passenger," someone said. "Poverty wins again." Trey said nothing to any of them. He looked straight ahead and pedaled down the street with Noelle holding the back of his jacket, the sun cutting through the trees above them. The room Trey lived in was small. 1 window, a second-hand table, a lamp with a crooked shade. "I know it's not much," he said. Noelle set down her bag and looked around. "I've lived in a big house. It didn't make me happy." "You mean that?" "When I was sick, my grandfather took me in. His house was smaller than this, but he made me feel wanted. After he died, I went back to my father's house and felt like I was trespassing in my own family." Trey was quiet for a moment. "I'm sorry," he said. "It's not your fault." "I know. I'm still sorry." She looked at the window. The morning light was thin and clean. "One day we could put something here," she said. "A plant maybe. Something that grows." He smiled. It was a real one, the kind that started slow. His mother arrived that afternoon. She came in loud, wearing oversized jewelry and a dress that was at least 2 sizes too bold for a Tuesday. Trey buried his face in his hand the moment he heard the car door. "Most of it is fake," he whispered. "She just likes the look." But his mother wrapped Noelle in both arms before she had crossed the threshold. "My daughter," she said, "this house is yours now. Small or big, it is yours." Noelle stood very still in the hug. She could not remember the last time someone had said that to her. "Mine." 3 weeks later, Brianna called. "There's a banquet at the Grand Meridian," she said. "Devin and I are going. You and Trey should come. It'll be fun." Something in Noelle's stomach went tight. "I'll think about it," she told Trey that night. He set his fork down. "Don't go. If I don't, she'll say I'm hiding. Let her say it. I want to stand in that room and show them I'm not broken." Trey was quiet. Then I'm coming with you." "Trey." "Noelle, you shouldn't have to walk into that room alone. If you go, they'll say things. I don't want to watch them do that to you." He didn't argue, but before she left, he held out his hand. In it was a ring. Simple band, small stone, old setting. "This was my grandmother's. She wore it her whole life." "Trey, I was going to give it to you later, but I don't want you walking in there without it." She put it on. "Don't take it off," he said. "I won't." The Grand Meridian Banquet Hall was exactly the kind of room that had been designed to make some people feel small. Brianna found her immediately. "Noelle, you came." She was holding Devin's arm with both hands. "You look great. Really. For what you're working with, you look amazing." Devin scanned Noelle once. Security guard's wife. Respect. Brianna laughed like he had said something witty. "Come meet some people." Brianna steered her across the room. "This is Mr. Calloway, Mr. Pierce, and Mr. Ashby. My sister Noelle. Her husband's last name is Morrow, same as that family." Mr. Calloway stopped smiling. "Morrow? As in?" "No," Brianna said quickly. "Just the same name. He's a security guard." Mr. Calloway looked at Noelle. Then he looked at her hand. Then something shifted behind his eyes. Something careful and uncertain. "Of course," he said slowly. "My mistake. Some names just sound important," Devin said with a short laugh. But Mr. Calloway had not looked away from her ring. "That's a beautiful piece," he said carefully. "Thank you. My husband gave it to me." "Yes," he said. "I can see that." He excused himself almost immediately after. Noelle watched him walk directly to his phone. "Why does he keep looking at me like that?" She found Brianna alone near the bar. "Why did you really invite me here? What kind of question is?" "Brianna." The smile dropped, just for a second. Then it came back, smaller and sharper. "You always do this. You show up somewhere and people just notice you. You don't even try. I stayed home and worked and performed for that family for years. You spent 3 years at Grandpa's and came back and still got more. It's not fair. I didn't take anything from you. You took everything without reaching for any of it. And then you married a poor man and left on a bicycle and you still walk like you've won something." Her voice cracked at the edges. "I want to see you beg, Noelle. Just once. I want you to admit I won." "Brianna, just admit it." Noelle looked at her sister for a long moment. "I hope you find something that makes you happy," she said quietly, "because I can see you're not." She walked away. Their father appeared near the entrance. "Noelle, what are you doing here?" "Brianna invited me. This is not a place for—" He looked at Devin beside him. "Important people are here tonight." "Her husband's not even at the gate," Devin said. "Must be his night off." The people near them laughed. "That's enough," Noelle said. "Excuse me? I said that's enough." Devin reached forward and plucked the ring from her finger before she understood what he was doing. "This little thing? This is what you call a wedding ring." He held it up to the chandelier light. "Did he buy this from a street cart? Give it back. Find it yourself." The ring arced through the air and hit the floor. Noelle went still. She did not chase it. She did not cry. She crouched down slowly, picked it up from the polished floor, and put it back on her finger. Then she stood up and looked at Deb.